So you beautiful people, it's Trakky and welcome back to the channel. Now a few weeks ago, Infinity Ward announced that they was delaying the release of Season 2 and extending Season 1. And this was, it was dealt with a really weird reception. Some people were infuriated because they're just not having that much fun on Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and some other people defended the game saying, oh, there's aspects of the game that are coming that we should be excited about. Now, one of the rumors is the reason why we've had the extension to Season 1 is because Season 2 is going to be the introduction of the rumored Battle Royale version of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Now, I understand this is it's almost like these stores. KFC currently are doing a vegan burger, and it's just typical of society at the moment. We'll do whatever we can to get as much customers as we can. So that's what I look at the Battle Royale version of Call of Duty as, because for me, I do enjoy Battle Royale games, but I just feel like Call of Duty just needs to stick to its core aspects, because currently, I personally believe they haven't even got that right, so never mind a BR version of the game. But with that being said, reflecting on Season 1, was it good? Was it bad? I think it was pretty mediocre. I think it was pretty clear that Season 1 was a afterthought after Call of Duty Modern Warfare's inception. It's very clear they have looked at the success of Apex Legends and games like Fortnite and PUBG and decided, you know what, we'll go down that route again. I understand that quite a few people really liked the Battle Royale version of Black Ops 4. I did to a degree, but it just didn't feel as polished as other games out there. Now, with the aesthetics and stuff with Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I think it could be quite successful. However, let's go back to the original point. I don't believe we have got enough going on in the core aspect of Call of Duty Modern Warfare to be even speaking about Battle Royale. There are not enough maps in the game, and I know it seems as if as seasons go by we are going to be drip fed, but they really need to start sorting out some proper maps. Now here's a list of the maps that are supposedly coming to Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and as you can see, it's quite a substantial list. There are currently maps that are in the game: Subbase, Modern Warfare 2, Rust, Modern Warfare 2. I would like to see some more maps from other parts of the Modern Warfare series. Maps like Dome, Bukhara, Seatown, Wasteland from Modern Warfare 2. I want to see some more open maps. High Rise. These are maps that would genuinely get me excited. And listen, I have been critical previously of them just remastering maps, but what I want here from Season 2 is I want a change from Infinity Ward's attitude towards Modern Warfare, and more importantly towards the community. It's time, if you really want to bring people back to this game, because believe me, there are people playing this game, but just not as many as they really could have. And the reason I know this is I've played Call of Duty for over a decade. Most games have had more than 30 days played. And one thing I will say is, in the later part of the game's life cycle, you start to see lobbies every other day with the same people. I'm already seeing that, and this game is coming up to 4 months old, so they've definitely got to do something to bring back the community. And the easiest way for them to do this is to make Dead Silence a perk in Season 2, to change Ghost to how it should be, because Treyarch have done the testing, and they saw there was a clear problem in Black Ops, and they utilized their brains and thought, this is what we can do to alleviate that problem with the lack of movement. And they introduced a version of Ghost that was perfect. Why go back and revert to something that was clearly broken, that had to be fixed, and has been demonstrated to these people already? It's a bit ridiculous for me. And one more addition I would love to this game is just the total removal of doors. I would happily have the odd building in opposite corners where it's known that people can have doors on it. just to add to their strategy, but at least let the rest of the map be free flowing for the people who actually want to rush. And the last thing I would probably take out is the mounting, but I'm not bothered if people are head glitching on boxes. That's just Call of Duty. But the sideways mounting round corners, it slows the game right down. Call of Duty is a fast twitch shooter, and I feel like it's desperately losing its identity here, and I think a bad precedence is being set by Infinity Ward for future Call of Duties, because currently this game plays in a manner where it is, if you're losing, you camp, and you camp hard. The other team start chasing you when you catch up, and then before you know it, everyone's level, we're all gonna camp, and then what happens? The timer decides who is going to win the game. There are many instances I have now where the spawn hasn't flipped once in the entire game. And I know a lot of people keep coming out to me, Trakky, try a different game mode. No, the core game mode, the bread and butter mode for Call of Duty has always and always will be TDM. Stop trying to force us to play other game modes, because the developers have done this. They've tried to make us play other game modes to pull us away from the likes of TDM. That is what made Call of Duty what it is. So don't ever try and change the recipe, because you will alienate the majority of people playing the game. It just seems like Season 2 has a lot of things resting on it, because if it's not successful, then I think this game is genuinely going to go down the pan. Season 1 was lackluster for me. 2 weapons, an operator at the top, which I didn't personally feel was worth going all the way to 100. In this Season 2, we're supposedly going to get Ghost, which that's an interesting operator for me. I would like to run around as Ghost, definitely. A bit of that OG stuff going on. But yes, I just feel like Season 2 has to deliver. It has to deliver. And I'll ask the question, you guys can hit this icon in the top and cast your vote. Are you excited for Season 2 in Call of Duty Modern Warfare? Because my personal opinion right now, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not really interested. The game is becoming mundane, and I'm hoping that, because there's been many disappointments, I'm sure most people can agree on that we just haven't been given stuff that we want. I mean, look what they did with Crash. Absolutely atrocious. Shipment, there's not even any point mentioning that. And if we're going to wait so long for a couple more maps in this game, I just think people are going to lose interest before half of the season's completed. Guys, if you want to stay on the right track, hit the subscribe button. And to watch more videos from me, hit this thumbnail here.